Hello everybody and welcome back to another day here at Captain Crossbones Cove. Today we are taking a look at a game called Dig for Riches. Now, Dig for Riches is a realistic, satisfying 3D mining game, currently in early access on Steam, that focuses on the core loop of digging, extracting, selling and upgrading. Players start with basic gear and work their way deeper into the mine, hauling valuable resources to the surface using a wheelbarrow to unlock better equipment. So, its gameplay is a loop, but addictive and relaxing. Dig, carry, trade. The game is about one shovel at a time. Progress. You extract ore, load it into your wheelbarrow, haul it up and sell it. It offers a satisfying progression system where you constantly upgrade pickaxes and shovels, diving you to dig deeper. As you descend, the environment changes, becoming darker and more dangerous, adding sense of mystery and tension. Earnings are used to purchase stronger gear, bigger wheelbarrows for more capacity, and lighting for deeper, darker areas. Beyond regular ore, players can stumble across rare glowing root crystals and even mysterious underground phenomena and ancient relics. The deeper you go, the higher the risk. The game includes hazards like unstable rocks, gas pockets, and contaminated areas. Players can use a decoration system to improve their setup, and NPC missions offer special rewards and tasks to break up the monotony. While starting as a simple mining game, the demo has shown that players can stumble upon strange, unnatural areas, hinting at deeper story or more complex mysteries than just mining dirt. So, without further ado, let's delve into the world of Dig for Riches. Okay. So we'll start new game. At the moment, the only one available is Western Saloon. Okay. Start game. The dust of the town curled around my boots as I walked, expecting nothing more than a quiet day. But fate has a way of stepping into your path, just like the sheriff did. He marched towards me through the heat, his cuffs glinting under the sun, his eyes locked on mine. Without a hint of doubt, before I spoke a word, I felt the weight of his judgment. That went a bit quick for us. When the saloon doors slammed behind me, every pair of eyes fell on my back. The cuffs burned against my wrist as the sheriff stood before me, his face carrying more doubt than law. I didn't say a word because in that moment I understood. When the sheriff led me into that cramped office, even the warm air felt heavy on the desk. Lay a single sheet of paper, the cold verdict of fate I didn't deserve. $1 million, a debt tied to a crime that wasn't mine. The sheriff wouldn't meet my eyes. Maybe he couldn't without a word. I knew the empty space at the bottom of that page was meant for me. My anger stayed silent because in that moment I felt. When I reached the mouth of the mine, the sun burned above me and the earth felt heavier in my hands. I had no chains, yet no freedom either. The debt that brought me here weighed more than iron ever could. As I swung the pickaxe for the first time, it wasn't strength that carried it. It was resignation. I glanced back and saw the sheriff watching me from his horse, and in that moment I understood there was no past or present. As the day blurred together, the darkness of mine began to seep into me. With every swing of the pickaxe, I was just breaking stone. I was trying to chip away at the weight I carried inside. The silence, the lantern's glow, the echo of my breath, they were only companions I had in these narrow tunnels. My debt pressed on my shoulders with every step, but it was far too late to turn back. When I struck the wall again, a faint blue glow seeped through the cracks. I dropped to my knees, those crystals shimmered. Like the only hope left of the darkness, for the first time, I wasn't just breaking stone. I was uncovering something that could cut down my debt. Piece by piece, my hands trembled as a quiet thought. As I stepped out of the tunnel, the sunlight stung my eyes. Like a life I'd buried in darkness, finally rising to the surface. The piece of ore in my hand was enough to clear almost everything I owed. In the distance, the sheriff stood watching me. No anger, no orders, just a wary man carrying the weight of years between us. And in that moment, I knew the end. At the deepest point of the mine, I found an old chest resting in the glow of blue crystals. The sheriff never said a word, but I knew this was left for me. A quiet offering born from years of unspoken regret. My debt was paid, every ounce of it. But when I saw that chest, I realized this wasn't me. Use the gold to upgrade your equipment and increase. Sell the items you find. Okay, so whatever I didn't get chance to read there, ladies and gents, please feel free to pause it on each scene to catch up with what I missed. Enter the Western Saloon and explore your surroundings. Okay, so start digging. Take the shovel and strike the ground for the first time. Okay. dig the ground and find a portable item. Place it in the wheelbarrow. Now, the great thing is we don't have to keep clicking the mouse button. We can just hold our finger on it, but we must watch our energy. Okay, so we've got some items here. Oh. Now, when I played this game this morning, just to get the lay of it, I actually found it quite interesting on how it obviously goes through. So now we'll pick up our energy and we want to break a crystal. There's one here, or there are crystals out and about round the saloon. So we'll take that one. Earn a total of $4,000. Okay. So let's carry on digging. Now, to start with, you don't actually know what's ahead of us. Not just from the fact there's dirt, the equipment that is required is also needing to be unlocked. Oops. We don't want to drop that there. We want to put that in the wheelbarrow. So there is some strange objects. At the minute, though, we can only fit 5 items in the wheelbarrow and then sell on. Right. Upgrade your shovel to dig more efficiently. Okay, so we come through the bar area here and round into the back room where we've got our upgrades here. We also have items here as well. The gems will come later on in our upgrades. Obviously, we will provide that view. So, it wants us to build a bench and upgrade your energy capacity. Now, this is the bench press. It's quite weird because it says build a bench, but actually this bench press is our bench. So we use that to build our strength and our energy.
See you next time.
Now, what we're doing. Right, thank you. Okay, so now we've topped our energy. We need to now earn $7,000. So again, we're going to break through here to also expose other things. We'll grab these. It's lovely of them not to be in the mine. So that does help in a way. Now, as we get further in, the value of things will become a lot more worthwhile, especially as we upgrade the saloon. So we want to first of all grab our items here. Now we've got 5 out of 5 that can go in the wheelbarrow. We're about to be low on our energy, so we'll grab that one. Okay. So there's definitely some interesting finds here to start with. Let's get a torch so we can see what we've got left. Okay. Right, so there's some items there. We haven't got the energy to do that at the moment. Okay. Earn 7,000 and unlock the phone. Okay, so if we come to see this lady, we want to unlock the phone. Smartphone unlocks. Core gameplay systems. Activate debt repayment. Manage time access. Essential apps. And unlock fast delivery to speed up selling and vehicle unloading. A required tool to progress and complete the game.
Phone unlocked.
Okay, so we've now got the phone, and it wants us now to unlock the sheriff. The sheriff's office is the hub for reward-based missions. Receive tasks from the sheriff that grant coins and gems and earn your rewards by delivering the required mission items. Mission refresh throughout the day, allowing you to complete more tasks and earn more rewards as you play. Okay, so first of all, we've got a key there. Not sure what that is for, but we'll take it. We'll head to bed. Sleep under the stars. Where's me drink? There it is. Okay. So we're on day 2. We need to unlock the sheriff's office. First of all, we'll head here. So we've increased strength and energy. We want to purchase our energy replenishment, and we'll we can't just yet. 7,500 we need for that. Okay, well, that won't take us many minutes. So let's grab those. Okay, and anything else? There we go. Did that go in? No, it didn't. Go on. Okay, that went in. There we go. So 12,000. So now we'll go and upgrade the wheelbarrow.
Upgrade successful.
To level 1. And we'll upgrade our pickaxe. So now we have level 2 of both of those. We can now do 25 items in our wheelbarrow. So that's going to be a big help. Okay, so digging further back to reveal some more items. Okay, low on energy, not quite low though, but at least we're able to reveal some more items. There we go, now we're low. So now we'll put our torch on and see what we can find. Okay. So 11 items in. Oops. Make sure we aim for above the wheelbarrow. We want to get it in. Crossbow. Okay. Can't get to that one, I don't think. There's one in there that it's gonna let us grab hold of, I believe. It's just trying to get the correct angle. There we go. So that can go in. 19. Got that one. Another crossbow. Right. Let's go and get some energy. 180. Can't get any at the minute. Okay. So we'll just sell what we've got there. That puts us in a good spot. We'll grab some more energy to fill us there. Now, upgrade to level 3. And we'll do that one as our next upgrade. We don't need anything else. Now level 3, and we have a lovely gold shovel. Okay, so this is going to definitely improve our radius of digging. Okay, so let's get some funds behind us, and then we can also then have a look at repayment of some of the debt we owe. We've got some crystals. Okay, he's running low on energy. So we'll now grab our items we've found so far. Definitely a good pirate's treasure here. Plenty of weapons for his crew. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of these weapons really are for. There hasn't been any mention regarding that. But as I say, we'll just keep on going and we will keep exploring. Okay, so okay, so now that's a bedtime warning. Right. Have we got what we can from here? I believe so. I can't see anything else. So we'll sell what we've got. We'll now head back to bed. Okay. Now we'll head on here to the bench. Okay, so we've now upped our strength, our stamina, and we've replenished our energy.
Upgrade successful.
Upgrade successful on that. So I now believe we've got a gold-plated pickaxe. I'm not sure. No, we haven't. Not as of yet. Okay. So 7,000 in. We'll come and see this lady.
How can I help you?
And we want to upgrade our saloon. Upgrading the lounge improves its appearance and increases your income bonus, allowing you to earn more money with less effort. At higher upgrade levels, the beggar becomes available. By donating money, you gain a chance to obtain high-value items at low price.
See you next time.
So, okay. Right. So, let's carry on with moving forwards. Okay. We could ideally do with some light in this area. Now, what we can do is we'll have a look at the cost for that very shortly. Okay, an RPG. Okay. Very unusual to see these sort of weapons here. Okay, so low here. We'll grab our torch. grab what we've got here. Did I just see? No. Okay. So items here. Okay. Right. And that is 11 items. Okay. So we now head in here. She's got lamps for 6 gems, but we haven't got the gems at the moment. So that is something we need to progress forward with, which will be once we've unlocked the sheriff. So for now we'll carry on digging, go and get some more energy. Okay. And a nice gem there. Any more here while we're digging? Another RPG. Another gem there. And another one there. Okay. We'll break those. Grab a torch. I want to refill our energy. Okay, 3 items in. Okay. Another one. Huh. Okay, so we've got quite far back so far. So we're doing really well in moving forwards. Oops. Just grab what we've uncovered. And now move on a little bit more. Okay. We've got 17 items so far. That is our bedtime warning. But we can keep going for a little bit longer. There's nothing that is here to stop us really from going that bit more. So far as I'm aware. Okay, so let's get these. Okay, now we'll grab our items. Oops. So overall, as we are progressing through, I'm finding that the game controls are very, very easy to work with, and I think is the best word to put there. Yes, so very, very easy to control, very easy to work with. Everything so far is proving really, really good quality. So, right. Okay, so I think it's just those two left. And then we can sell and head to the wooden hill. To get some sleep. Okay, now we want to work out. So strength is 37, max energy 285. Now we can come and see
How can I help
this
you?
lady here, and we can go ahead, get the sheriff. Nothing else other than the saloon that we can upgrade or purchase, sorry. So let's now purchase level 3 on that. Okay. Now if we head upstairs and accept the first mission. What's this one? Not sure what that one's about, but we've unlocked that. So this is our sheriff, currently wearing the crow mask.
And report back.
He would like a uncommon item that we can find. So we shall now move forwards and search for that item. Now he will give you gems for those items that he has asked for. Okay, so we keep on digging. Okay. Once we've done this for the sheriff, I can then progress into paying off some of our debt, so that you are able to see how we go about that. So we're currently looking for a uncommon item, which when we find it, like this one for example, it is blue. If you look on the right hand side of the screen, you can see that it does say bring me a uncommon item with uncommon highlighted in blue. So with those being blue, they are the ones that we want. Now with our gems we can purchase a lamp, energy drink, our health and dynamite. Obviously they're coins.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
So what we'll do is we'll purchase 2 energy drinks and we'll get some candles as well. Now what we do is that we'll press G. G for the dynamite. The letter L on the keyboard allows us to put in the light that we need. So that is everything we've got light-wise. Okay. So they just literally sit here. No movement from them. Now, got no energy, so we'll press F and we'll use the energy that we got with the diamonds or the gems as they are. Okay, so let's move further back. And reveal as much as we can. Here we've got another gemstone there. Okay, so he's low on energy, so we'll hold fire on that. As you can see, the candles are no longer lit, so they only last us a short period. But our torch, I haven't noticed the torch wearing on us. So I think that lasts a little bit longer. I could be wrong. Haven't really put that to a test in using it for a long period. Okay, so we now have the availability in our wheelbarrow for 45 items. So that's gonna help us with some more extra value. There's a there. Didn't want to do that. Okay. Now you want me to go to bed. I don't know why we have an alarm clock to tell us it's time to go to bed, but a pirate should never sleep. There's too much treasure. But I suppose sleeping does replenish your energy, and it also allows you to use the bench to build your strength and energy higher. So I just want to make sure that before we do go to bed, we've got everything. There's one here now. Why can't we get to that one? It's... Come on. Lolly-do. Nope. Would that be because it's stuck? Let's reveal it a little bit more. Okay. Can't get to that. Right, so we've got 20 items. I just don't see why we can't get to this item here. It shouldn't have any issue because we've revealed it. Okay, so that one wants to play silly with us. I'm sure we'll get that as we progress. Let's go and put our head down. Okay, now, am I a donut and forgot? Nope, we're alright. Okay, we didn't lose any funds. Right. 340 energy and strength 48. So we'll grab some more energy. Now, we've got 30,000 in the bank, so we need 7,000 more to be able to gain the map to progress on where we're heading. So we'll need to build up the funding for that. And gems there. Okay, so we'll now head back in here. I want to try my best in trying to work out why it wouldn't let us get the flamethrower. That's gone. So when you go to sleep, any items that are left revealed, you do end up losing those. Which is okay, we can cope. We just have to make sure that when we have items that are revealed, that we make sure we get them. As I say, we don't want to lose anything. So let's progress forward some more. Reveal some more items. It's quite amazing how they just float when you've revealed them. You would have thought once you reveal them they drop. That's okay. So we've uncovered plenty with some gems incoming as well. I'm not going to stop and gather things just yet. I want to progress forwards. Let's see how far in we are. Okay. We've kind of dug ourselves into the room. We need to go and grab some more energy.
How can I help you?
Oops.
See you
Not
next
ready
time.
for that. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is right mouse click and pull up the phone, and you'll see here there is a little envelope. Click on that and this brings you to your £1 million or $1 million debt. So we currently have in the wallet 29,000. There is no alternative way to make a small payment. It is what it is. So you end up having to pay what's in the wallet. So it's kind of annoying in a way because it means you have to then build back up again. But it is what it is. There's plenty here for us to make that money back anyway. And as I say, when we progress further down the shaft, we will find a lot more. And especially as we upgrade the saloon as well, that will certainly increase our value. So let's keep on going for now, and then we'll see what we can reveal to be able to bring in some more income. Ideally we could do with the mini-map unlocking. Right, so come back a bit more. As you can see, the energy is going down a lot slower than what it was when we first started, and that's just from the fact that we are building up our strength and also our energy at the same time, so it will use a lot less. Okay. Let's grab that and we'll put that away. We want the pickaxe and grab that. Okay, that goes in there. We can actually put on the torch. That does help. As I say, it's a case of we're going to need to upgrade our candles so that they last longer. But we will cover that as we go along, and here's the alarm for bed. Okay, so before we do, let's make sure we clear up what items we've found. So at the minute, I'm not so interested in doing any of the side missions, which is what the sheriff gives us. I don't need any gems at the moment. Maybe as we progress further down the mine shaft is when we'll need to look at that. But for now, we'll just progress without them. No, I didn't want to do that. I want you to pick that up. Thank you. Right. So we'll make sure that before we go to sleep, we don't lose any of our money because of us leaving things out. Because obviously they do disappear, and we don't want that. We want to be able to grab them and use them to bring in income for upgrades and everything else. So we're 20 items in. We've got another few to go. What else? A crossbow. Nothing down there. Okay, got a couple of items here. Right, so I can't see any more, but we're now starting to come round to a corner. This is why we desperately need the map, because that will help us reveal the path that we're taking. So right, let's get this done. So strength 60, stamina plus 12, and energy has also gone up. I think what we will do is we'll go and accept a quest from the sheriff.
Complete the assignment and report back.
He wants now a common item. That's definitely one thing that we now want to find. So ideally we could do with some light. head on forward this way. Go far as back as we can. Alright, okay, so we've got that item there, and we've got a common item, is it? Yep, that is a common item. So we'll run that to him.
Good work. See you next time.
Okay, so that now gives us 17 gems, which means we can now
Thank you for your purchase.
grab a couple of lights. But I will do while I'm here as well, actually.
Upgrade successful.
We'll upgrade
Upgrade
those.
successful.
That's now on its maximum level. So that should, in theory, last us a little bit longer. Whether that is the case, it's another question. Right. Okay. So we've got some light now to see what we're doing. May not be a lot, but at least it's something. Okay. More gems. So now we are starting to get further in. Hasn't taken us long, really. Okay, need to run back, grab the energy for that time. Now, we could technically bring this with us, save us running. So we shall certainly do that. We've got items here. Just means we've got to remember to take the wheelbarrow with us as we progress forwards, which is fine. We can manage. Okay, so try not to miss too much, because you never know, there might be stuff within the roof area. Okay. Now, got some gems here. How are we looking? We're not looking too bad. Just got to move further back. To get to those bits. Further over there. Now there is no point whatsoever in us missing any of this dirt, purely because you never know if there's anything valuable. So it is worth pushing forwards and revealing a lot more back than what you actually need to, just to be on the safe side. Okay, we're entering a bit of a zone. Now, when I played this morning, I did have the map available to me, because obviously I made sure that that was the first step forwards. But of course, I'm doing it slightly different on the channel, just because I want to try different ways. Right, I can't get to that at the moment because all of this here is in the way. So now we'll grab what we've got here. Oops, did that go in? I don't know. No, it didn't. I thought it had, but it hadn't. So you've got to be really precise with angle and location of the item being put into the wheelbarrow, because otherwise it drops on the floor and you're in one of those pickles. Okay. So we're going to be in a bit more of a pickle. This green behind the dirt, this is a radioactive area. Obviously, if I had the map, it would be more helpful. But we will work into getting that. So very shortly, you'll see in the bottom left corner where my heart is showing my health and also my energy, there is a little green radio. Now that is a radioactive meter to tell you how far in you are. So we've got to be ultra cautious of that being around us. Okay. Right. Let's build up some more strength. We go 460 energy, 72 strength. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go and see Mr. Sheriff. See if he needs anything.
And report back.
Okay, so he wants a common item. What we'll do while we're here, let's upgrade the salon or saloon 3 times. Yep, there we go. So that gives us a 35%, and we now have a homeless guy. So we'll give him what we've got.
Thank you for your support.
Okay. We didn't need to worry there because we've got different coloured gemstones here that is going to help with building up the funds. Okay, so now we'll grab our wheelbarrow and we'll head on through. Remember that this is going to be a radioactive zone. So we will need to be a lot more cautious. Okay. It goes quite far back as well, so you've only got a certain period left in that area before you have to come out. You'll see what I mean when we progress through. Okay. There's another one there. Can we get to it? Not quite yet. Should be able to now. Okay, so you can hear the radioactive meter now making its move and sound. So we need to try our best to be as quick as possible, but at the same time need to make sure that we're getting through. So it's, again, if we had the map, it would show a lot more easier on the areas that we have the dangers, but we'll work towards that now. So we are now inside the radioactive area. Okay, so need to really keep an eye on things. This can affect our health if we're in it for too long. Okay, so we need to... Come on. Thank you. Need to go and replenish our energy. We also have items there that we need to collect. I like that. Walking into the radioaction with a torch. Not so clever in the real world. Okay, so we've got those items there. We still need a common item for our sheriff. Didn't want you. Thank you. There we go. Right, so we've now got that. Let's grab our shovel. Find a common item, which is there. We'll give that to our sheriff. Where is he? There he is.
Next time.
Okay, so he has given us 15 gems. Now we'll carry on progressing forwards. But like I say, we've got to keep an eye on the radioactive meter. For in too long, we could be in a lot of danger. I haven't yet experienced staying in it for this long. I've kind of just ran in, ran out, ran in, ran out. So, like I say, I'm going to do this differently. There we go. So, we just got harmed by the radiation. So, we'll now collect the items that we've got here. Okay. Any more while we're here? Nothing at the minute. Okay, so let's go cash in what we've got. I know it's only 10 items, but as we've upgraded the saloon, we should have a bit more value. There we go, it's 19,000 we're up to. Can't replenish that.
Thank
We
you for
want
your purchase. Thank you for
to
your purchase.
purchase those.
Thank you for your purchase.
Take those. Now we'll go sleep. Okay. Work on our strength. So 85 strength, 525 energy. Right. Come round here, grab these, because these will add to our wallet on funds. There we go. Now we'll grab some more energy and we'll
I need to eat something.
progress here.
I received a
Give
bonus
him
reward.
that. Oh, got a nice reward there. Okay, so we'll put that in our wheelbarrow ready to go. And now we'll take this. Now, obviously, we want to try and spend less time in the radioactive area. So, what I found to do is we'll throw the dynamite. I know we've only got 2, but it certainly helps make a dent, be able to progress forwards. It does go quite far back. Just trying to remember how far back it does go. Yeah, so again, move out the area, run it through. So this is what I mean. We have to kind of play dodge the bullet. Once we get to a certain level, so you can see still that we're nowhere near out of the zone, so we'll now give us a break, let it drop down on our radiation. Now, I haven't worked out anything about this compass as of yet, what we actually need it for. So we shall definitely explore that journey together. As we progress forwards. Oh dear, no, I'm stuck. Ah. Okay. So this is what I mean, you've got to run back and forth. Because there is no way of getting rid of this. We are quite literally in cackers with it. So we just literally have to keep going. See if there's anything up here. You know, there's no way of being able to release this, so it is that you have to kind of play chicken with it. That's how I see it. Whether it's how anybody else sees it, I'm not sure, but I certainly see it like playing a game of chicken. Right. Okay, so let's now grab this area. Okay, so the more you dig away, the more radiation is revealed. So it's a little bit like a survival game at the same time as a mining game. But we can certainly work with that. So let's now progress forwards. Okay. I'm going to gather what we've revealed so far. Now, there isn't anything to indicate where those items are. It's a case of just having to be vigilant of your surroundings to make sure that you find those. So this is now what we'll do. Thank you. Right. So again, we're well within the radiation zone. There is no escape from that at the moment until we've dug further forwards. Okay, and I think we're going to be saved by the alarm. Okay, so drop these off. That's 14 items. And now we'll head to sleep. Right. Let's build our strength up and our energy. There we go. 98 strength, 598 energy. Now, while we're here, we can't upgrade that. Let's have a look. We could upgrade our pickaxe by dynamite. Let's buy
Thank you for your purchase.
a couple of those because ideally we could do with it to help us through this particular area. Right. Grab our wheelbarrow and we'll now grab our dynamite and done. Well, that fell off. That wasn't fair. Only one worked. Never mind. Let's progress forwards just a bit more. I'm sure we'll come to the end at some point. There it is. So there's the end of our danger zone. So that did help us a little bit. Not by much, but enough. Because we're right teetering on the edge currently. So we want to make enough room for us to get through. Okay. Again, being aware that the radiation zone is right there. Now, we do have some energy with us, so we'll grab hold of that. There's enough room here now for us to bring forward our wheelbarrow so that we're not having to run through the radiation all the time. Pickaxe. Let's get our stones. There we go. Now we've got another one down there, but we need to grab hold of our items. Don't want to lose anything or miss anything. Okay. Right, so now we're here. Let's progress forwards. Clear out some more room for us as well, so that we're not so close to the radiation. We've still got to run through it though. Just okay. Right. So we are now progressing further. Okay. We're doing absolutely fine with energy at the moment. But if we continue to build our level of energy, the longer we can be here. We still have to keep an eye on things, especially with the alarm clock. It will get darker as we progress further as well. So, again, something else for us to watch there. Okay. So we'll take out this top area here. Now, okay. Now I'm going to use the pickaxe, grab what we've revealed gemstone wise. There's one down here. Can we get to it? Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. Right. Okay. So progress this area back. See what else we can reveal. We're doing fine energy at the minute. Want to try and reveal as much. There we go. Okay, so let's see how much more we've picked up. Might not fill the wheelbarrow, but at least if we are carrying enough, we should make some decent funding. So we're at 15 items and still going. There's items here. Okay, then we've got that. There we go. Grab that one. I believe that is all we've got available. So I can't see any in the radioactive area. So now we'll head on through and we'll cash in the 21 items. That's given us 35,000. So that isn't a bad haul. Could have been better, but 35,000 for that isn't a bad one at all. So we're an hour and 35 minutes into the live stream so far. And I must say we are doing really well with our progression. So strength is 111 and our energy has now gone up. So now we're going to take out these and build our funds up. Oops. Okay. So now we've done that. We've now brought ourselves to 38,000. So now what we can do is
How can I help you?
speak to the lady and we can ask her for the map.
Opened.
So now the mini map is appearing here on the top right of our screen.
See you next time.
Now we'll grab some more energy and we'll start making our way through. So as you can see on the mini map in the top right, this is now showing you the shaft that we're in. But everywhere there is a skull, that will show the radioactive area that we're in, and we have to get past. There is also, as I say, other dangers as well that we need to be aware of. And as you can see again on the mini-map, there's another danger upcoming. Now, I haven't made it that far as of yet. When I did my test earlier this morning. But I got to where we are now. So I ended up starting a new game so I could progress on the channel with you guys, so that you're able to learn from the beginning with me. We all may have our own different strategies on how we play the game. But obviously, this is the way that we've done it. And now we've revealed the map to be able to progress further on. Okay, so opening our torch, and we'll put our items that we've revealed into the wheelbarrow. Hey up, what happened there? Huh? Don't know what happened there. Just decided to have a little wobble. So, okay. Right. Now we can progress to reveal more items. Be handy if we can fill the wheelbarrow full. If we can't, we can't, but at least we can try. Just depends on what we find and the time that we find it. Obviously, we do need to head to sleep to end the day and progress. Okay. And we're still doing okay for energy at the moment. Haven't had any issue there. As I say, to be able to progress forwards and use less energy, it is a case of having to use the bench to build our strength and our energy. I think this is really good game, to be fair, so far. And I can't wait to see what else they do with it. Okay, so he is starting to get a bit breathless. Don't want to leave him breathless. So we'll reveal down here. Now we want the pickaxe. Grab all the gems that we found. Okay, so we've made it quite a distance away from the radioactive area, which isn't bad at all, really. It all depends on your upgrades and obviously the pace that you're going to stick at. Obviously, like I say, with myself, I'd much rather try and spend as much time down here as I can. This is definitely an interesting progress so far. Okay, so that's the bedtime alarm. Why we have to have an alarm to tell us, I don't know. Just lucky, I guess. Okay, so in this hall, how are we doing? We've got another one there. So 21 items so far revealed. I'm gonna push my luck and just go just a little bit more. Try and reveal a few more items. Okay, that's our energy now done. We are now got 20. What we got? 24 items. Okay. 24 items out of 45. It's not that bad. Let's now run through the radioactive area. Back round to the entrance and drop that there. Let's see. 36,000 we made on that run. Well impressed with that one. Okay. So, again, some more gemstones. We'll pick these. Got a green one there. Okay, so hello. Okay. So we don't always have to run through the bar. which is a good sign. I've just discovered that one. Let's build ourselves up. 725 energy, 125 strength. Now let's go
Successful.
level 4 on that one, and we're just shy of being able to upgrade that. So let's go and have a play. Why can't I get out? Let me out! Come on. Right, okay. We'll go this way then. Thanks. Right. Let's go and have a play with this new shovel we've upgraded to. Again, like I say, you don't have to keep clicking the mouse button to activate the digging. I just press and hold it, which makes it so much easier. So now we're going to see how much better this shovel is going to reveal everything for us. Seems to be doing really well so far. Oops. Okay. So now we're going to see, once we've pulled back a bit more, what we have revealed. Hopefully quite a bit. Let's get rid of our gems, so we don't need those in the way. Right. Okay, so let's collect what we have found. Quite an interesting ball. Just turn my volume down on my headset. And whoop. Here we go. Okay. No, didn't go in. Thank you. Okay, so let's progress further forwards. Another item there. Another one there. Okay. Right. Progress. We've got 10 items so far. That's a good haul for now. While we progress forwards. Okay, so that's more items revealed. Another gem there. Another one coming up. Work our way around the edge. Okay. Now got to reveal back here how we're looking on energy. We're not doing too bad, to be honest. Could be getting a bit further forwards, which is a good start. Definitely made a bigger chunk of progress here. Okay, that's energy depleted. Now we've got a legendary weapon here. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm going to run forward through and go and grab some more energy. So I really want to build it up. We'll pay off 12,000 of the debt. Okay, now let's start packing what we've found. Oops. Okay. So we're getting quite far in now. I think we'll manage to the next corner. And here's our alarm for 6 o'clock. Really? Okay, I didn't realise that it was 6 o'clock the alarm went off. Huh? This one's definitely going to be a better haul for us. There we go, so there's our gems. Right. Oops. I want to put it on the floor. Okay. I can definitely tell you this is going to be a much better collection now. So this is going to put some pennies in the pocket, which will be very, very helpful. So we're at 27 items. So upgrading the shovel was definitely the best solution to move forwards. Okay, only a few more items to get. Oh, how did I drop that one? Can't get to it. What about now? Yep. Yeah. No item left behind. Right. Okay, so I believe that is all the items that we have revealed. Can't see any others. So let's go and cash this in. I'm not going to complain at that. 39 items. Right. And wow. Okay. That was definitely a good haul for us. 62,000. So let's try and aim.
I need to eat something.
You need to eat something. Well, I'll be a generous
You
gentleman.
received a bonus reward.
How about that? Thank you. Not that it's as valuable as we gave you, but
How can I help you?
okay. So, what can we go for? We could
Upgrade successful.
upgrade the
See you next time.
saloon to give us a bit more value. Let's have a look here now. We haven't got quite enough for that, but we've got some gems outside. So I think what we'll do for now, we'll
Upgrade successful. Upgrade successful.
this to level 5, because then we can aim for 45,000 to upgrade the shovel. Now we want to definitely do our strength to 795 energy, 135 on our strength. Wow. Okay, so that just gave us 1,000, was it? Something like that. Right. Okay, so let's head into the mine. And we'll progress forwards. And we'll see what else we can reveal. Okay, so we've left the radiation zone. Okay. How much more do you reckon we can reveal going forwards is my guess. And we do 39 or could we get 45? We shall see. That far back. So we are almost at the next danger area. Okay, further back we go, the better. And we will do some more with the sheriff very soon. At the minute, as I say, I just want to progress forwards to reveal a bit more of the map. Okay, so it's another radiation zone that we're going to be entering. That's fine, we can cope with that, can't we? We managed on the first one. Right. One hit and down. Definitely some good haul here of gemstones. Definitely pleased with the result. Okay. So already at 23,000, 24,000. Okay. So we are going to continue pushing backwards to reveal the rest of this area. The more we can reveal, the more goods we can find and pull. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we're leaving him breathless, which is fine because he can carry on going. Don't know why he had to be breathless there. We're not quite empty. Okay, right, so let's get the gem there. Come on. Okay, so it's not going to let us get that, which is fine. We'll progress to that a little bit later as we move forwards. Now, let's get our torch and we'll reveal our hull. Probably not quite a full wheelbarrow, but if it is, it's a bonus. As I say, 39 items got us 62,000. So that was definitely a good haul. If we can progress forwards and get more, then that's even better. And I think we're going to manage a few more than what we did on the last haul. If we can't, we do end up losing the items because we've revealed them. I'm sure we do, because we did at the beginning. Whether it happens here, because you've got the radioactive areas, is another thing. So, right. Okay, so we've got some dirt here that we need to throw out. There we go. I reckon we're going to have more than 39 items at this rate. Time does kind of go really quick. I have noticed that just slightly. That's okay. 33 items so far. We've got to beat our last target of 39. So I think we'll definitely do it. Got it. Right. So we've got a legendary item here. Are we looking 38 items? No, 39. Okay, so that was a 2-part piece. So we've smashed the target of 39 and now at 42. 44. We're gonna do it. We've got our 45. Absolute brilliant. Right. Let's now progress forwards and we'll see what we have achieved. And it will also put to a test to see whether we lose any other items. Right, so that just gave us a haul of 80,000. Can't complain at that one. Right, okay, so moving on. Oh, there he is. Let's build our strength. Max energy 864,999. Okay. And now we're going to hit some more of these. So now we can look at other upgrades. Let's get our shovel to
Upgrade successful.
level 5. Why don't we... wrong button.
Upgrade successful.
We'll progress that to level
Upgrade successful.
5 as well.
Thank you for your purchase.
We'll grab a load of those and we want to replenish our energy. Now, what we'll do is the 1,000 that we've got left in the wallet, we'll put that towards paying the debt. Got a nice green shovel, and we've got room for 85 items now. I tell you what we do want to do is we want to nip up here and go and see
Complete the assignment and report back.
Sheriff. He wants a common item. So we'll now go and see if any of our items that we did reveal and had to leave behind are still there. And it looks like we're within luck. They are. Okay. So at the beginning, you lose items, but as you progress past the first radiation then allows you to keep the items, so that is a good sign. He wants a common item, so we'll go and take him this rifle. Okay.
Good work. See you next time.
Good work. See you next time. Right, 15 gems. So it's not a lot, but it will certainly help
Thank you for your
us
purchase.
with getting a couple of candles so that we can see. Because as I say, as we progress, it is going to get darker. So we'll put some light in place here. We'll grab... Oh wow, definitely a lot further back of a chunk this is doing for us. So I think we're gonna end up progressing through the radiation a lot quicker with this one. Okay. Right. So, what items have we revealed so far? Obviously, we've still got items that we had from our other haul here as well. But this is going to be a bigger, more easier haul for us. Right. Okay. Now, I want to destroy these. There we go. Got it. Right. Okay. Now, obviously we've got everything from here. So we will now progress through to our next stage. Did that even make a hole? Yeah, it did. A little bit. Not by much, but enough. So I think we need to definitely look at upgrading that next. Okay, so again, keep an eye on our meter for the radiation. Don't want it going too crazy. Okay, so we'll grab these. So already we've got dug out quite far. I'm not going to complain about that. Really not. Doing quite well here. We should, in theory, be able to bypass this quite quickly. So okay. Right, move back. And now we'll go forward again. We're out the radiation zone very soon, hopefully. I don't know how far back this one goes. As I say, I didn't get this far this morning. So this is an experience for all of us. Okay. We'd lost one there. Gems within gems. Okay. Right. Step back. And... oh. Come here. Come on. Don't mind me. Hey. Hello. Come on. Come on. You sit here. There you go. Don't mind the cat. We have such a unique bond. He likes to come and spend time with me while we're playing games. First time he's actually joined me on a live stream. But, hey, good boy. Good lad. Right, so that is a pool that we've now revealed from that one. There's still an item there. Okay. Hello. Good boy. Right, so we didn't make it quite past our 45 target. But we did make it as far as 34. That's still 72,000 in the bank. Okay. Right. He's off. Bye, Binks. Love him to bits. He comes and joins us. Comes and joins me, especially with my streaming or my game playing. So I'm not going to deny him. Bless his heart. Right, so we want to get ourselves in that point. 935,001 is now our energy. Okay. We've got 82,000. So what I think we're gonna do is we'll
upgrade successful.
Upgrade our tools.
Upgrade successful.
Not quite enough there.
Thank you for your purchase.
The dynamite stack is Oh, okay. Right, so that is done. Now we'll head up top and see
Complete the
Sheriff.
assignment and report back.
The Sheriff wants a common item. Okay, so with a common item, we shall now go and grab one. So we can now progress straight through our second radiation bay. Right, so we want to grab up the top first. Okay. Not sure how much more we've got to go till we're out of the radiation zone, but we'll keep on hunting. Common item there for our Sheriff, so we'll go and run that to him. Okay.
Good work. See you next time.
15 gems. It's not a lot, but at least it's something.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
So that gives us 3 candles, not 4 candles, or 4 candles. Right. So we'll throw a light there. We want one here and one there. Okay. Now we'll progress forwards. Hopefully not too much more time in the radiation area. I know what I do want to do. That's it, we're out. Okay. There we go. It wasn't too far in. Okay, brilliant. So now we can bring the wheelbarrow with us. We'll push that here. We'll make ourselves a bit more room to move forward. Okay, right. So what have we got left in here? So I must admit that it's actually done really, really well throughout the gameplay. It's quite an easy section that we've gone through. Once you move forward, I'm not sure how much harder it will get, but obviously we will find that out as we progress through the game. Grab our flamethrower and our guns. Oops. What's going on? Right. So I've missed a couple of items there. So yeah, because we're so tight here at the moment, once we dig further back, that will certainly help us and give us a lot more room to progress forwards. Okay. So as we can see, the light isn't the best. But like I say, if we had the right amount of gems, then we would be able to gain more candles, be able to progress forward. Okay, so we are definitely making a huge dent going forwards. We're not going to complain at that one. Again, like I say, the game is just absolutely fantastic. Unusual kind of era for the kind of items that we're finding, but I do like that mixture of the old time with modern tech. So, okay. We are now progressing a lot further forwards. Let's now grab our pickaxe and we'll get these gems. How did you miss that one? There we go. 2 in 1 there, and another one there, and another one there. Okay. So now we'll grab our haul, and we can see now where the end of our radiation area is. Piece just here. That go in? Yes. Brilliant. Okay. I'm noticing quite a bit of area here I've missed. Might not find anything, but at least it's clear and we know for sure. Okay. Back to collections. We really have made a huge dent already. Really, really chuffed with this. Right. Back to the torch. So we're at 9 o'clock at night. Does the time stop or does it carry on? That's the question. Obviously, I don't want to leave this area without the haul that we've collected. So, kind of want to progress just that little bit more. Right, so the time still goes, but we're not in any kerfuffle. This was one of my main tests I wanted to test with it, is how long we can stay doing what we're doing. So far, not getting pulled off for not going to bed. We've definitely beat our 45 target, which is brilliant. That is definitely going to be a great haul that we pull in. That one went through the floor. Okay, so another one in. Oh, we've definitely smashed this target. We're up to 60 items. 62. But it doesn't do it in singles. Okay. So by the looks of it, it all depends on the size of the item. I don't know. That's only done one slot. There's got to be some sort of thing for it. Like I say, that was on 63, now we're 67. 69. Very strange and peculiar. You would have thought each item is one item that we're finding. Okay, so you constantly, if you drop it anywhere near the wheelbarrow, it kind of puts you in a difficult place because you have to move the wheelbarrow, which then means you lose your light. Okay. So we are at 75 items. Did it again. There we go. That time it wasn't too close. Okay, so we got 77 items. I'm intrigued. Hasn't given us a warning or anything because of us being not going to bed. It is flashing to say obviously bed, but yeah. Let's progress. Just that little bit more. Okay. So. Nope. Okay. So I really want to progress into a bigger haul. So we're at 80 items. Gold. Okay, so I've got a bit of a collision going on when they fall on the floor. It's nothing major. Okay. Can we do it? Yep, there's our 85 items in the wheelbarrow. And now we'll go and grab that, run off. Oh, it tells you as well in the top right the value of your wheelbarrow. So by the looks of that, we've got 155,000. So we'll cash that in. Yep, 155,974. We're on a winner. Okay. So now we'll build up our strength again and our energy. What we got? 1,010 was our energy. Right, so we'll go round, we'll grab some gemstones. Okay, right. Now, I want to run round here and we'll run in here.
Upgrade successful. Upgrade successful.
Okay, so we've now got our maximum spade level reach and our maximum axe.
Upgrade successful.
We're maximum on the dynamite. Okay, so let's... Oh, we've got enough anyway. Okay, so dynamite's full. Health is fine. We'll go here. Grab some energy.
I need to eat something. You received a bonus reward.
Ooh, uncommon. Thank you. Okay. Again, that didn't go plan, did it? Come on. You. Oh, for goodness sake. Go! Dear. Come on. Thank you. Right. Let's go and see our lovely friend, the sheriff. See what he has.
Report back.
He wants a common item. Okay. So now we'll take our new shovel, which is at maximum level, and our thingy as well. Our maximum on the axe. Let's see what we can dig up. Okay. Right, so again, this should progress us a lot further. Find out what dangers lurk ahead for us. Not sure what we're going to be approaching. We just need to follow the map. Come on. There we go. So we're going to get some gemstones from the sheriff for a common item, which will give us 15 gems to then be able to head over to get some light, which will be just some candles. we do have a torch ourselves, but we can't kind of use that at the same time. So at the minute it's kind of difficult. We can use the torch to pick up the items. So that is a useful tool. But we just can't use it while we're trying to dig through it's absolutely amazing. Really is a great game so far. I'm yet to see what dangers lurk ahead for us. Obviously, we've gone through 2 radiation areas. So yes, it's definitely going to be interesting to see. Okay. We're up to 16 items currently. So that's not a bad haul for the distance we've got to so far. Let's head back to the sheriff, see what he's got for us. There's a possibility that we can get another item. Come on. Okay. Gotta wait so many seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. Come on. We can wait for this.
Complete the assignment and report.
There we go. Okay, so now he wants a uncommon item. So we'll now run back in and go and fetch him one. And that will give us 40 gems to progress. Okay, there's an uncommon item. Ideally we could do with these candles. Now we're starting to get further in.
Good work, see you next time.
Brilliant. Okay. So, in here, and...
Thank you for your purchase.
But, can we not?
Thank you for your purchase.
Okay, so we've got the maximum of 4 candles, or 4 candles. 4 dynamite and 3 energy. Okay, that's fine. That's gonna keep us going. Let's grab these. Already? Huh. Okay. Well, we know from earlier that we don't have to go to bed when it tells us, so we'll just carry on as we are progressing. Right, so let's get some light up in here. Now we can see. That's better. We can see where we're going a little bit. Okay. Further back. There we go. Okay. Down here at the bottom. Make some room for us to get through. Okay. Right, so let's now grab the pickaxe and we'll get our gems. So we're now at maximum level with our shovel and our pickaxe. Let's go and grab the wheelbarrow. Got 26 items so far in there. Did that go in? So this is the problem we've got at the moment with it, is that you've got to be so precise with where you're locating the item to drop it in. Otherwise it ends up underneath like that. So that is fine. Now, as I say earlier on, it's a shame that when you dig, the items don't just fall to the floor, they kind of just float there. But maybe that will be something that gets improved as they update. So we are just going to carry on progressing through, and we shall certainly see what dangers lurk ahead. Because by the looks of it, we are approaching our next one. Again, that could be radiation, like the two that we've already got. But I'm not sure, so we shall find that out. Definitely don't have the best of light, which is a shame in one way, but in other ways we just have to deal with it the way we are. I may end up having to certainly see the sheriff to get the gemstones, so that we can get more, but you can't carry a lot of the candles. It's literally 4 items and then that is the end of it. So it's kind of like, while they're burning, you need to earn more gems to obviously move forward with more candles. As I say, it is going to get a lot darker as we progress further forward. So this is kind of a guessing game at the moment. So we will now turn the torch back on. We've got a couple of items here. Again, it decides it doesn't want to play ball and go in the wheelbarrow. So we'll grab that there. Brilliant. Now take out the axe. Come on. There we go. Right. So another rifle there. Lovely job. Okay. So we're not too far off in hitting our next danger zone. As I say, we'll rest now to head to bed and walk on. We've got 137,000 in the wheelbarrow, so we'll cash that in first of all. Now, again, the problem you have with the wallet is you can't make the amount you want to pay. It is what it is. You have to pay what you have in your wallet. So if it leaves you with nothing, it leaves you with nothing. So we'll grab hold of those. Okay. Now we'll build up our strength and our energy. There we go. So that'll mean that we'll last a lot longer. Right. So sell items directly from your vehicle using the phone app. Skip manual unloading. Complete sales instantly and earn money faster without slowing yourself down. Automatically pulls nearby resources into your wheelbarrow. Okay, so there is some things that we can do. I handle all currency exchanges between gems and coins, whether you need quick coin or want to secure gems. I provide fair and reliable trade. Okay, so I think our first main important part will be having that option available.
Upgrade successful.
We'll upgrade those. And we want to refill our energy. Brilliant. Right. Okay, so let's investigate into this. First of all, we'll go and get our sheriff details.
Complete the assignment and report back.
He wants a common item. Okay, so I'll run over there to do that. So we're progressing through the mine at the moment. We have got through the first two danger zones. And we have a full upgrade on our shovel and our pickaxe. Now, I have just purchased the upgrade that allows me to now sell items directly from an app on the phone. My next upgrade that I want to get will be the automatic collection for any resources nearby. So we will progress forwards with that. The minute it is slowly working our way forwards in one way and revealing things quicker in others. So now we're on to our third radiation point. Okay. Right. Now, let's first of all grab our axe. So we want to get these gems. Thank you. Okay. We'll get that one, and we want that one. Right. Now, let's collect our items and we'll have a look at the app on the phone that allows us to sell the items directly rather than having to manually head back. So this will be a lot quicker way of making cash. As I say, with the debt payment, you can't select a small amount to pay. You end up having to pay your entire wallet collection. So if I go to the phone, you can see here the remaining debt is $956,627. Now in the wallet, I have $24,000. But like I say, you've got no option whatsoever to select a smaller amount. So what's in the wallet, you have to pay. Now, here we have an instant sell app. So we can literally progress forwards in collecting our items, and once they are inside the wheelbarrow, we can then select the sell tool or the sell app and sell them directly. So that's definitely going to be a progression forwards. Certainly will help. So we need a common item still for our sheriff. Legendary. That's a nice find. Let's see, a rare item. Okay. We got anything common yet? Not that I can see of. There's a common item. There we go. We'll give him that. He can have a crossbow. So we've got to run all the way back to the entrance. Oh. Okay. So sell what we've got. Drop that on the floor, which means we're going to lose it. Okay, so Oh no, we haven't lost it this time. That's lucky. Last time we did lose it, so we can give that to the sheriff and
Good work. See you next time.
walk away with 15 gems. We'll go and grab
Thank you
some
for your purchase.
candles. Lovely job. Run through here and we'll head to where we've been working. Right, so this is Danger Zone 3 that we need to clear out to get through. Again, we don't want to spend too long in the radiation, but we have to spend as much time as unfortunately possible. But at least we don't die straight away being in here. We kind of have a meter to tell us. But then, obviously, if we let that meter go too high, it means that we start losing our health. So just be mindful of that particular section. Keep your eye on the meter. Okay, so I'm going to come out the area for a minute, let the meter die down. We've got items here that we can collect. So this is Radiation Zone 3. I don't know what to expect in the next zone, but I'm sure we're gonna find plenty of other things. Apparently there's rock slides and there are other situations. It is literally what it is. It's a guessing game of what we're to expect. So we'll quickly dig through some more area here. Okay, get out because of our Geiger meter showing the radiation bad. Okay, we want that. That went in. Okay. That one had a mind of its own. Again, you want to make sure, though, that you get the item over the top so that when you drop it, it does go in. We will be progressing onto the next wheelbarrow upgrade, which means that we can collect the items automatically without having to stop and do what we're currently doing. Right, so axe. Pickaxe. There we go. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is get our fully upgraded dynamite and see how much that puts through. Not as much as I was kind of hoping. That's got it. That's a bit better. Right, so we're now right on the edge of the end of that one. So that is now us through to the next zone. We'll collect all our items. No, that one didn't go in. Okay. So again, we have got the upgrade that allows me to sell the items directly rather than having to keep running back to the entrance, to the manual unloading. Okay, so we have pretty good haul of stuff here. We are still gonna have to go through the radiation to collect the other items that are there. That's no big issue. At least we're not going to get stuck, which is the important thing. So we'll grab those. Okay. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so that is the items that I can see so far. Now we'll just grab our gemstones. There's another item just there. Get out the zone. There we go. Okay. So now we can progress. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay. So we've got the dreaded alarm again, which is the alarm to tell us it's bedtime. But we don't actually have to. So we have the app here to instantly sell what's in our wheelbarrow. So that is definitely a great feature to have. Now we've got 222,000. I can now get us some sleep, and we can now progress forward. So I'm going to
How can I help you?
purchase the wheelbarrow auto pickup, so we could do with that for definite.
See you next time.
And we want to, while we're here, grab these gemstones. Okay, any more? A few more over here. So this is very, very handy to save you having to go back into the mine if you're short of cash. So now we want to upgrade the respawn app. Our last item to purchase here to unlock is the
See you
trader.
next time.
We've got to upgrade our wheelbarrow to the final level. What we got? We've got 4 gems.
Thank you for your purchase.
Okay, so we get a maximum of 4 sticks of dynamite. Now we can head on through here and we can progress. There we go. Right. So I am going to say goodbye. It's been a 3-hour-long live session for you to progress to where we have tomorrow, or either not tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, one or the other. Let's have a look. Yes, so Thursday or Friday, we will carry on moving forwards with this one. We have made it to our 3rd area, so this will be the progress forward. I hope you enjoy what you've seen. Thanks for watching. Have a great time. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.
Avast, ye scallywags! If ye enjoy this video, don't be a scurvy dog. Mash that like button and subscribe to me channel. Fair winds to ye all. Thanks for watching me hearties, and I'll see ye in the next voyage.